The capital of Eritrea is Asmara. The country has a population of 6.2 million people. On average, men in Eritrea live to be about 64 years old, while women live to be about 68 years old. President Isaias Afwerki has led Eritrea since it became independent in 1993. His party, the People's Front for Democracy and Justice (PFDF), is the only political party allowed. Eritrea planned to hold presidential elections in 1997, but they never happened, and the constitution approved the same year was never put into action. Eritrea is the only African country to have no privately owned media. There is no freedom for independent news, and the media are controlled by the president, says Reporters Without Borders (RSF). In 2021, RSF ranked Eritrea as the country with the least press freedom in the world, even worse than North Korea. The main language spoken by more than half of Eritrea's population is Tigrinya, which is now the country's official language. Eritreans over 50 years old might also speak Arabic, Amharic, and Italian because they lived through Italian and Ethiopian occupations. According to a report from Ethnologue, there are 12 languages spoken in Eritrea, with Standard Arabic and English recognized as national or official languages alongside Tigrinya. In 2017, ACS Italia estimated that about 52% of Eritrea's population followed Islam, while 46% were Christians. The remaining 2% of people practiced other religions, including traditional belief and animism. Eritreans take great pride in their culture and identity. During the fight for independence, cultural values united the people and strengthened their commitment to freedom. Today, these values continue to highlight Eritrea's independence and guide its goals for peace and prosperity. Here's information from Ethnomate that shows how immigrants from Eritrea adapt to their new environment while preserving their traditions. Gender roles. Traditionally, girls were responsible for household tasks, but with changing family roles due to immigration, boys now also help with chores. As both spouses work more outside the home, men and women share household duties more often. Family and kinship. Eritrean immigrants usually prefer their children to date or marry other Eritreans to ensure cultural understanding. While intercultural dating is becoming more common, it is still generally discouraged. The coffee ceremony. In Eritrea, strong aromatic coffee is enjoyed in a ritual that brings families and guests together for an hour-long ceremony at the end of the day. Participants drink at least 3 rounds of coffee, often accompanied by tall glasses of local beer suwa. If you visit an Eritrean family, be ready to experience this special coffee ceremony. Eritrea became an independent country in 1993 after fighting a long war with Ethiopia that lasted 30 years. However, since then, it has faced problems like strict government control and difficult relationships with its neighboring countries. For many years, the border between Eritrea and Ethiopia was heavily guarded and tensions were high. In 2018, Ethiopia made a surprising move to improve relations, officially ending the war between the two countries. Eritrea is a one-party country with a strong military presence, which the government says is necessary because of the threat from Ethiopia. Years of conflict and drought have hurt Eritrea's farming economy, making it one of the poorest countries in Africa. The United Nations estimates that many Eritreans had fled the country in recent years, risking dangerous journeys across the Sahara Desert and the Mediterranean Sea to reach Europe.